This is a 2001 Ford Explorer Sport Trac. Putting shocks on it. You gotta let the spare down. And there's two 13mm nuts up on top, and an 18mm with a 15mm header bolt on the bottom. I raised it just a little bit to get under it. Notice the driver's side shackles broke, so it's going to need shackles on it. I went ahead and left this bottom bolt out of the shocks, so I put a jack underneath of the front leaf spring hanger or mount. Take the weight up off of this leaf spring so I can start taking the bolts out of it. Put the weight of the body on the jack and get it off the leaf spring, so I can slip this new shackle in there. That jewel's really stuck in there. I'm trying to get that bolt out of the bushing without destroying the bushing. This may not be the way to do it, but it is a way. You can actually turn the drill on its side and grab a hold of this rail with your palm and push against the back of the drill. Takes a lot of stress off of it, off doing it. Okay, I've drilled that up to a 7/32 hole in the center of it to weaken the bolt. I think it's kind of case hardened. I use some hard drill bits. Anyway, I got the bolt to move a little bit. Like that. And that's all I need to get it started. I used an air chisel on it and was working the seam in that and spraying penetrating oil back in it. And I took a skinny hand chisel in this seam and got it opened up and spraying penetrating oil in it. And looks like drilling a hole in the center of the bolt weakened it enough to make the rust let go of it. So I saved that bushing. Now it's time for some punishment. Take this nut off, knock that bolt out. I ended up beating a 13/16 on there, fit a lot tighter than the 21. That's nice. Some grease on that bolt probably would have solved a lot of this. Definitely warms it up some. Like that. I've got that sitting on a jack stand up there ahead of the jack. I have it spring about the height of the shackle away from the frame. That's a new piece on there. I'm going to run the nuts down, but not tighten them up, then put the weight of the truck on the shackle, then tighten them up so the bushings don't get twisted any more than they already was. These nuts torque down to 85 foot-pounds. I should fix it up. After I set the weight of the vehicle down on it, I'll go ahead and tighten those on up.